If you work night shifts and still feel completely drained on your days off, then this video is for you. You've got more rest than usual, but somehow you feel worse instead of better. By the end of this video, you'll know why your energy never comes back and what's happening in your body that leads to you feeling this stuck. And I promise you, the second reason is the one that completely messed me up for years, so stick with me, it's important. You'll know why your days off feel worse than work days, what's really happening to your body, and how to start regaining your energy. By the end of this presentation, you'll understand why your days off feel worse than your nights at work. You'll understand the invisible reason why your body never recovers, and you'll walk away with real insight into what's actually happening. And don't worry, I'm going to keep this simple and straight to the point, just like I'm talking to a friend. So if you're working nights and feeling completely drained on your days off, you might feel these happening to you. You've got no energy, just feeling all the energy's drained from you, a sense of brain fog, and you actually feel worse than on your work days. And this is why, even when you get the rest that you think you need, it just doesn't help. And the second reason is the one that actually really messed me up. So you actually think that you should feel better because you're getting more rest, more time and more sleep than other people, but you're still more tired than your other 9 to 5 colleagues. You finally get a day off and you expect to feel totally normal again, and you expect to feel like I've had more sleep, more time to recharge. Instead, you just end up feeling way worse. And this is exactly what made me think that something might actually be wrong with me here. But your body clock is broken. Your body runs in something called the circadian rhythm, which is basically your internal body clock. And night shifts completely flip this upside down. So your sleep schedule and your alertness is mismatched to the world around you, which makes your rest days feel much worse than your work days. But this isn't totally the real problem. There's something deeper happening with you, and it happens every week. And what we've been talking about previously up to here isn't necessarily the worst part. There's a deeper problem that keeps repeating itself every week, and this is where most people realise that they can never recover on their days off. You're actually resetting your body every week. You're going from nights to days to nights. It's a constant switch with no real recovery. So every time you flip over onto night shifts, then you're trying to live a normal life on your days off. You're just giving yourself like jet lag all over again. So your body never actually gets the chance to stabilise itself. And this is where the struggle comes in to get that energy back. It feels like it's not going to recover. And this feels like what we call the night shift hangover. You spend so much of your day with low energy, it actually puts you into a bad mood with your loved ones and people around you in the home. You feel so foggy, you feel exhausted, and you feel irritable even when you've had time to rest. It is like a hangover even though you didn't even drink, and it piles up every week, and it can cause a lot of friction with relationships, marriages, in the home, sometimes due to basically a lack of education in the most politest way on like the partner's behalf, who also doesn't have an understanding of what's actually happening to a shift worker. And I thought this was me. I felt broke. There was no explanation. There was nobody to teach me this, and I was just working on constant fatigue. I really was doing the work, recover, prepare for work again, with nothing in between and no understanding. And I was thinking, like, this is just my life now. This is it for years and years and years. There's no end. I genuinely started to think there was something wrong with me. I kept thinking that, is it just me broken, or is there actually maybe something wrong with my health? Because no matter what it is that I tried to do, I could never really get my energy back, and I just felt so down. And then I started to realise through a bit of education that this is exactly what night shift does to the body. You don't necessarily need to be trying to escape shift work. You can take control of your life, get back time for yourself, have a better quality of living with friends, family and loved ones, and build something for yourself all around shift work. But if you are trying to get your energy back, build a better routine and take control of your life, subscribe to this page, because this is exactly what I'm working on here, and I'm going to show you how to start reclaiming your life back from the grind.